was recently under the attack. That is how look my way for dentist appointment. I spent here my childhood because my dad worked here 30 years. I'm glad he's not working anymore. And so the reality, how you doing this in Ukraine, you're doing some fixing, and this is a background from the nearest massive attack in Kyiv. So hopefully we will finish this job. Yeah. Welcome to the hell.
Різниці. Стой.
О, красота. And you will see here was a huge hole because guys, hello from Kyiv. Misha and I are in the outskirts of Kyiv, and we came today for dentist appointment. And I'm not sure if this video will be interesting for you, but you will see with which problems when it's touching the health and other appointments we face in every day. So during the war, during this air sirens. So today is Saturday. What's date? 19th of July. So I just finished my meeting, and last night was a little bit loud. I heard their defense system was working, and was air sirens. So I hope I wouldn't miss my early morning appointments on the other part of Kyiv, and everything looked great. But this is the place that recently was under the attack, and this kind of like forced me to have this appointment quickly and solve my situation with the teeth. But it's a little bit longer story. I explain you later. So my dentist and as many other Ukrainian business like fashion designers and photo shooting studio suffering a lot from recent Russian attack because they attack private places, warehouses and different enterprises because they think we are producing here something or what. So unfortunately my dentist was closed for some period of time and he lost window because of the recent attack. And when I go for dentist, it's here like a silent hill. It's the entrance for this place looks really scary. I couldn't believe, and it is the place where I rent the room, 2 rooms, 2 offices, let's say, for my tailor shop. Did the work here. So I suggest to watch the video. We will drive here, and then I explain also how war affect health, how the stress affects, and all these things. So guys, thank you so much for watching, for supporting, and for giving me the possibilities to run this channel and sharing what is going on in my country. So thank you very much, as coffees, for all your support. And Misha and I are very happy and continue doing our job. So let's start. So the reality, how you doing this in Ukraine, you're doing some fixing, and this is a background from the nearest massive attack in Kyiv. So hopefully we will finish this job. So I noticed this, see what is happening there, one arrivals. So all this place where I used to work, my dad, was recently under the attack. That is how look my way for dentist appointment. I spent here my childhood because my dad worked here 30 years. I'm glad he's not working anymore, and it was of course at night, this attack. Yes, now I show you also my office. Yeah, dentist appointment in Ukraine looks like that. I'm glad that he lost only windows, because if here, I don't know when I can visit him. Now I just stop somewhere here. So, you know, in Ukraine, we have many formal factories that were operating during Soviet Union. Let's say it was a factory producing for TV. In Arsenal, it was another huge space that we changed to the restaurants. Now it's a food court, Kyiv food market called. Here, all these places are being for rent for different offices. I know here we make the bread, dentist, and here, what is it? Through my window on the third floor, I have the tailor shop, and I see the like this building called destroyed. So and when I was young, I come here often visit my dad. His office was here also. Doesn't exist, no windows. Because I just, you know, it's only one way to show in this place, but it is like a huge area. We will go to the entrance. You will see there is even was before like barrier. Now it's not barrier; it's ruins. So it's, you know, it's upsetting to see how your life is changing, all your childhood memories, your formal job, work of your dad, and at least the dentist here. So, and first of all. I even don't know how to start all this. You trying to doing some appointments while we have electricity. Last summer we didn't have electricity, only 2 hours per day. It was so hot. Okay, I'm thinking we have electricity. The places still survive. The place is still here. I have to go for another doctor's appointments. And the situation with my dentist, unfortunately, his wife passed away because of cancer, and he is raising a 16 years old girl, and alone. And up until she's 18, in 1.5 years, as I understand, he is not allowed to go for fight because he is the only parent. And I understand, like, who knows, maybe my family doctor, this dentist, will be not in Kyiv in 1 year or more. Maybe, I don't know what's going to happen in 1.5 years. And this doctor, he did the tests for my dad, for my mom, for my grandma, and I always came to him within I don't know how many years. I don't have other doctors, so he knows me for whenever, if I need like when I was a teenager, I need some white things to cover my Jewish teeth, he put it here. So I know him for a long time. And of course, war is always stress. And since 2022, my health and many health is like changing. Because of stress, I have the problems with steroid, thyroid, with digestion. So I didn't want to discuss mouth hedge problems. I just have to sleep better and treat myself better, eat better, and less stress. And because of some stress, I don't know what is like happening with my teeth. I don't know if you're not interested, like, I don't know, you can skip this video, but like that is the reason why I decided to do this. Soon you will see this on camera. Latest year I have a special plastic stuff for my tooth, because somehow, I don't know, I lost a lot of length of my teeth. Somehow it's happened, and because of this I have the spasm of my muscles, and here I have wrong position. I have to orthodonts, so I have the wrong position because all teeth length is gone, and when I close my mouth it's a spasm, and bottom teeth cover completely my bottom teeth. So, and it's like it was problem. I noticed this problem, I guess, from beginning of the last year, and I was waiting, thinking what's to do with all this, and now finally I have the courage to do my things, to have more relax my spasm, and I will have my face is relaxing when I put the tongue between my teeth, and I feel much better. So there's like a lot of length needed and wrong position. So it's like huge spasm, and I losing the most important. I losing the length of my teeth. I have to save my teeth and covering this with fake one, let's say like this, with cement and fake one. So finally decision is done, because I understand that health is important. When is not now, then when. And we live in these circumstances because you don't know if this guy will be here, if this place will be here, do we have the electricity. So from Monday on I do this job. I'm starting working on my this, and you will see of course better version of Tanya, and this will be huge for future, less work for future. And I today have the special measurements, and when I have longer teeth everywhere, I feel so much relaxation. My face is a little bit longer, the chewing is everything like feeling like much better. So that is like sharing some personal things, and of course I'm starting doing this job. I hope that within this work it wouldn't be intercepted with the electricity, continue bombing attack. And he is going tomorrow to military office to show in the documents, because the military is waiting him for the front lines, but because of the daughter and so on. So like just sharing something personal, and just behind all this stuff, I even don't think about like if some of like, you know, in usual time you're doing some things, someone can cancel or get sick or something. Here, not only get sick, it's many factors. So I really hope I can achieve this job and doing my stuff till September. So I will be busy end of July and August. I want to do this and forget this kind of summer. So this summer I don't have any holidays, let's say. Only I have the possibilities go to this one night stayed in this house near Kyiv. It was awesome, and plus the weather in Kyiv not really great. It's less sun, lots of rainy, cloudy. So comparing to the last summer, this is kind of like spring, and today I'm wearing the jacket because it's 22 degrees. So let's show you more of this area. And I'm going to market buy food, also take the camera and sharing something else. So my teeth kind of fine, but they have very sensitive emil. I cannot make them white. I have sensitive this. I have other problems I don't want to discuss. So this is like the only decision what is can be made and like the best one. So anyway, guys, let's go. Thank you for listening. Misha is here. Oh, we have a little bit of sun. Yeah, that is just showing you. You see, that is like huge area. Here also the car and some renovation. This was the entrance, and my office was on the third floor from this side, and from the other side. On the other side is private bank actually. So windows lost. It's like huge area. And I remember here when I was a kid, here was the monument for Lenin. So showing you the exit. Yeah, you see there is automatic barrier, and we have to go in right. Yeah. Welcome to the hell. Yeah, you see the weather is strange. There's many clouds. There is sun. This building. Okay, I have to go. Oh my god. Yeah, stopping somewhere here and show you my office, and maybe showing some photos from my previous life. Yeah, from another, you know, it's like it's all for rent. We've been the same door. We've been just there a couple of minutes ago from another entrance. Here you see pharmacy, what they're attacking. And this was my office, third floor. One there and another room there. This is the cafe, and there's more explosions there. residential area. On the first floor there was a photo shooting studio and something else. We have lots of buildings from Soviet Union and just been for rent, and yeah, like this. You see like mix of construction. This is from one era, this is from another era, let's say like that. Yeah, so now I also will pass the private bank. There's many cars parked, so also going back soon with food. Usually on Saturdays I bought food for my family on the market, and they bring me eggs from home and chicken from home. But people in the market, they're very scared that I shooting something. I probably take my phone and yeah, and record something. So Misha, Mickey Mouse bag, and this bag, I guess I have some heavy stuff. What do you have here? Entrance. Many. О. Да, я для себя снимаю, да. Классно. Да, ноги, руки, да.
Ось білокринки, як ви казали.
Оце
ягода одна.
Здрасте. Я за яйцями. From village. Скільки там, 2 десятки? 3?
Сказав, що не треба на завтра.
А, да?
Да. Ма різниці. Стой.
О, красота.
190. Це буде 200. Так? 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, just within 5 minutes or 10, the rain started. Почем квіточка?
10. Це метне.
А, давай, а що з ним робити?
Читайте в інтернеті.
Хорошо, тримайте. Я візьму оцей. Оцей можна взяти? Yeah, спасибо. Спасибо. She's selling this for 10 гривна. Okay, Mish and I survived the rain, bought the flowers from grandma. She's selling this for 10 гривна. 10 гривна is like $2. So, no, not $2. 20 cents. Yeah, how much it is 10 гривна? 20 cents. 2 cents. 25 cents. If I count correctly. So, of course, she's not doing this from good life. 10 гривна. I gave her 100. I have this habit, and many people supporting local grannies because it's hard to survive with a minimum pension, but they have officially from Ukraine, but it's completely another topic. So we have huge bag of different food. Going to go now to my grandma, and we'll be busy there. So I'm on the way home to my grandma. This is where was my dentist. On the back is, you see, on the back is factory. So I stopped halfway, going now from the market, and this was huge blast that attacked the formal factory, all this building around up to the market. It's like 3 stops, not actually relatively close to my grandma. It's like my area, and okay, I will change the camera on my phone, and you will see here was a huge hole because rocket hit exactly the ground. It was nothing. Russian rockets, I guess, not very accurate, and they, I don't know, attacking randomly. So you can see the was a hole. People already put the ground there, and a lot of renovation got the house. Yeah, so house It was a hole there, and yeah, I know one girl, she lived there, and as I understand from another side there's a huge explosion. So like this, I remember that this was the place where I cut my hair when I was like 13. Yeah, there's my grandma lives, this was my dad worked, I worked there, and there is a college, I was studied there 3 years. So this area where I, let's say, grew up, got attacked. So yeah, and behind me maybe one stop, there is a college. I studied there 3 years. My first education was economy, and after I went to university. So this area very close to me, to my dad, grandma, like I grew up here, always I went here for school. So it's just, I don't know, everything, like 3 stops, 3 bus stop, 1, 2, 3, 4, even 4 got after attack. The Russian attacked it with 6 rockets. I will drive there and show you like another area. Also was a huge fire. We pass this place and we go, yeah, you see the bottom floor. It's all, you see, designed for rent. So, and it is the bread factory, an amazing bread cooked here. When I was also 14 years old, we went here for some excursion. They show us how to do the bread. So also lost windows. And in the first floor, you can go and get the bread. So I'm home, having homemade eggs, scrambled. Something from the market. This is my bag. Some food for grandma. She's eating strawberries. I love our view from the window. So guys, I just finished at my grandma's, help her with some things at home and some like our own routine. And you know what I forgot to mention, also this month, like how it's different everything within the war, I have anesthesia, and you know, in the hospitals under the attack, and I think in like like, you know, you become unconscious during the war, it's kind of more scary. So I experienced this in July, and I also have MRI first in my life, and I was a little bit scared to go like in closed space without phone, without nothing, and it was area silent Kyiv regions, and you know, when you in this MRI tube, it's different, like you have some things for your ears, different sounds, and you don't know if it's air defense, what is going on behind all this stuff. Of course there's like some personnel in the hospital, but most probably hospital is not closing because they were attacked, like I don't know. So it's like dealing with health during the war, it's kind of more a little bit stressful, and especially when your grandma saw been sick. I remember in 2022 she broke her hip, and she stayed after operation 3 days without water, electricity, heating. It was end of November, so it was just terrible. And when we picked her up from the hospitals, it was many explosions in the center. So yeah, kind of things is much more complicated. So I'm kind of not complaining, just, you know, it's like some insights on which I wouldn't even think, like it's adding more things to think about. So like this, also hoping for the quiet night, and will be heavy days ahead with anesthesia, with all this teeth for me. So hope it will be not too much for everything. So like that. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Misha, he was waiting in my car, and I finally going home, and thank you for watching this my episode. You know, it's like always when I go to grandma, I just wearing something sporty, going to market, using less makeup, just like busy for during all day with grocery shopping, visited her, so like this. So finally going back home. It's like half an hour drive. So guys, thank you a lot, and see you very soon. News updates or this um, war-life balance in my YouTube channel, Life of Contrast. Thank you for supporting, and goodbye. Misha, just saying goodbye too. Ciao.